Before to start to this amazing class, I don't know if you had the opportunity to see the morning because this morning looks so beautiful as usual. It is a sunny day and today is Friday. Today is Friday, 22nd July. So my dearest students, welcome. Before to start the class, I got a quote. Paulo Coelho is one of my favorite writers. Okay, well, I got many. For example, Eric Erickson. I like Paulo Freire, but Paulo Coelho is one of my favorite because I like his message. So in this case, we have if you never take a risk, you will never know what the changes you need to make. Most people don't like to take risk. They like to live always in the zone comfort. Vivir en la zona de confort para muchos es como, this is my way, right? Okay, this is my way. I feel so relaxing, staying in my home 24, 24 hours in a day, 7 days, 24 plus 7. So most people, they don't like to take risk. They like to live in a zone comfort. So in my case, I always advise to my students to continue improving. Not as a teacher. I'm not talking about as a teacher. I'm talking about as a simple human. Maybe you can say, teacher, but you don't know my life. My life is harder than you. Yes, maybe your life is harder than my life. Or maybe not. Okay, maybe my life is the hardest. But in this case, taking risks is one of the ways. It's just one of the ways that you can discover what kind of human you are. Okay, teacher. Um, One of the risks that I'm taking now is to conclude my career, to finish, to get my degree, to get my diploma, to get my título, etc. This is the risk that I'm taking. Okay, so congrats to you. But would you like to move on? Would you like to go for afar? Would you like to continue after this? Teacher, the problem is my age. I'm not a young adult. I'm an adult. So what? You have arms, you have ears. So when you take risks, guys, it is one of the way that you discover who you are in this world. For example, I always ask to my future students, why did you choose this career? Hmm? It's not, hey, listen to me, it's not one of the easiest, no way, it's not one of the easiest. La gente dice, es que estudiar para maestro es fácil, pues sí, las demás carreras sí es fácil, para nosotros los de inglés no es fácil. Por eso que yo me siento orgullosa. Los que van ingresando, les decía a sus compañeros, me disculpo, ando muy mala de la garganta, así que ahí me van a escuchar ahí toda rara, pero ahí me van a disculpar. Entonces, la gente dice, estudiar para maestro es fácil, okay, to study to be a teacher. Maybe it is easy for them, but it's not easy for us. As you know, we need to pass the CAP, but the most difficult is to pass the TOEFL test. So it's not easy to get a degree at English. That's why I'm asking you to feel proud of you. This is one of the risks that you are going to face it up in the future. Maybe in 1 year, I don't know, I'm not sure. But it's just that, guys. Have you ever asked by yourself, what are you doing for you? I'm not asking for your family because I know most of you have many responsibilities in your family. I know that. But taking risks, guys, is one of the things that I'm demanding to all of you, okay? To move on. O sea, den más, señores. Den más. Yesterday, I had the opportunity to see my little brother graduate from Mónica Herrera. Él se graduó de la escuela Mónica Herrera. And I cried a lot because I could live how difficult it was for him to get that degree. So, but he never gave up. It doesn't matter because okay, yes, my little brother doesn't have family. He's a single boy, but yes, he's a very responsible boy. So what I mentioned this one because one of the opponents said, "What are you doing here? Now you got your degree, but what's next?" Les decía, ya tiene su título, ¿y qué sigue? ¿Qué sigue? Okay, okay, teacher. One of my objectives is to get my degree, look for a job, and that's it. That's it, guys. You're young. You're young. You're younger than me. Maybe 15 years, but you're younger than me. So, this morning, this beautiful morning, guys, so, hey, taking risks, guys, please. No vivan en la zona de confort. Ay, sí, ya tuvimos clase, me voy a volver a dormir. No way. Take advantages, okay? Take advantages. So, obviously, I would like to listen to all of you guys. I got 10 students joining my class. Thank you for always being on time. So I would like to start with volunteers, or may I choose by myself? Volunteers, or may I choose? 5, 4, 3,
Me,
2.
teacher.
Thank you so much, excellent. I really
Me, teacher.
appreciate it. Miren, ustedes son un grupo, chicos. Yo espero conocerlos en persona. A la mayoría de ustedes ya los conozco más o menos cómo está haciendo el proceso de sacar esta carrera y los admiro, porque siguen adelante y no se han echado para atrás a pesar de cualquier circunstancia. Y para los que no nos está costando tanto, pues con doble razón, echémosle más ganas también, ¿ok? Así que, yes, Sadie, and then I got Gloria, maybe? Yes, Sadie, please, go ahead.
Okay, good
What's your
morning.
opinion? Good morning, my lady. Yes, thank you.
Okay, personality, I never like to be left with the door that I opened lost. When I had opportunity to study was incredible because I am mom. I knew it would be hard. I was afraid, very, very afraid. But always I tell me myself, I can't. Sadie, you can. Only we need to organize, believe in yourself, and fight for dreams. In this moment, I try to take advantage of opportunities that make me grow and make me happy. And I like challenge because after fighting, and we enjoy. All good need effort.
Hey, thank you so much, Sadie. Sadie, yesterday I remember you because one of the licenciadas that got the degree yesterday had a baby. Well, maybe it's around 3 years. It's a baby because she's 3 years old. And one of the dynamics, and I would like to do this one in the future. I got an idea, okay? I got an idea when you get your degree because Monica Herrera did a dynamic that you had to take a picture that represent yours. That represent yours. For example, in the picture of this licenciada now represent she and her baby. And the picture represent that her baby was always supporting during the procedures, during the process. And it caught my attention because I said, it doesn't matter if you're single, it doesn't matter if you're married, it doesn't matter if you're a single mom, it doesn't matter what kind of life are you living now, you can do it. You can do it. So this is one of the dynamics that I really like to do with you in the future, taking a picture of every single of you, showing how you see yourself. Había otro que se había tomado una foto o sea, cada uno se tomó una foto como representando, esto soy yo ahora. Entonces, ella se tomó una foto con su niña y daba a entender que durante el proceso su niña estuvo con ella. Entonces, me gustaría hacer esta dinámica cuando ustedes se gradúen, cuando ustedes pasen a agarrar el título, me encantaría que una foto de ustedes saliera proyectada y que cada uno de ustedes dijera, a mí me gusta, okay, in my case, I like sports, so I would like to show myself as a playing sports. I like art. I love my family, or maybe one of you say I love my dog. So my dog is always next to me, supporting me. So that's a good dynamic that I really, really like to do in the future when you got your degree. I will. Yes, I will. Yes. Next, please. Who's next? I think it's Glorita, right?
Okay,
Please go
basically.
ahead.
Okay, if we never dare to do things, we will never know what the best decision is. We have to get out of our comfort zone in order to grow as a people, to grow in our work life. We never say, I can't do it because we always can. If we think we can do it in the real life,
Yes,
and
it
that's it.
is. There is nothing impossible, guys, in this life. There is nothing impossible. I remember one of the funniest experience that I faced it out with you. I won't mention I won't mention the name, but someone of you said, teacher, y jamás se me va a olvidar esto. Yo siempre lo digo. This is the funniest. Well, now it's the funniest. But in that moment, I got mad. This person said, teacher, I had a headache. I know it was around 5:30 a.m. And this person wrote me and said, teacher, I'm so sorry, but I got a headache. And that's it. And I said, okay, thanks for letting me know. Okay, I will see you at 7:10 a.m. Okay, me puso esta persona. Yo, maybe 6 months ago, my appearance or my projections, maybe it's like, my goodness, um, she's not empathy teacher. No way. Yes, I am. The problem is, I I would like to create students, no, not students. I would like to create professionals, responsible professionals. This is not this is not an option to say, teacher, I'm so sorry, but I got a pain. I got a pain on my finger. I got a pain on my eye. No way, because in the future you are going to realize the life is not easy. Okay? Please, volunteers. Or may I continue choosing?
Sure.
Thank you, Claudita. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, teacher. I think about the Pablo phrase. For me, it's very real. Many times we reach something because of our internal fears. It is the fear that stops us from realizing who we are and what we must change. Because always have to internal fears.
Exactly. Totally agree. And as I said some seconds ago, miren chicos, hoy no me van a ver con la misma energía, pero es por lo mismo. Pero es importante to think about it, okay? It is important to think about it. I mean, right now, ¿cómo se dice? Se me olvidó en español. I got a licencia, no, I got ay, incapacidad. And my family said, Gabriela, you don't have the necessity to work today because you have incapacidad. But I said, no, yes, I have. Maybe I don't have the necessity, but it's my responsibility, okay? It's my responsibility. So teaching makes me feel better, guys. I don't feel comfortable lying on my bed now. No, I don't feel comfortable lying on my bed. I'm really enjoying this class with you. Maybe I don't get the same feeling as usual, but I'm here and I enjoying this class. And my family say, you got incapacity, so you don't have the necessity. Yes, I have the necessity, but I have to. Why? Why? I'm taking risk. I'm taking risk. And that's the problem today. Because humans always got an option. Oh my goodness, it is raining. I don't like to do that. It is sunny. I don't like to do that. I got pain on my, I got head. I got this one. Okay, okay. No way. If you don't take risks, someone will. If you don't take risk, someone will. Okay, another please. This is the last one. Okay,
Me?
thank you, Nancy, and then Luis. I'm going to finish this dynamic with your amazing opinion, guys. Okay, Nancy, and then Luis.
Yes, primero que nada, teacher, yo la admiro mucho, quiero agradecerle personalmente porque pues no es un compromiso, ¿verdad? Sino es una responsabilidad. Mi mamá también me enseñó eso, que a pesar de todo, los problemas se dejan en la casa y ella iba a trabajar. Aún en la lluvia siempre trabajó en cantones, entonces pues yo admiro mucho esa tenacidad y esa fuerza con la que ustedes se entregan a su vocación, ¿verdad? A su trabajo.
Exacto, vocación, tú lo has dicho. Yo amo esto, es cierto. Miren, ahí me escuchan toda mocosa, etcétera, pero yo amo esto. A mí me encanta enseñar. Yo me levanté ahora, me tomé un montón de, miren, aquí tengo, me tomé aquí un montón de pastillas y yo dije, démosle. Tal vez si estuviéramos en presencial, sí por cuidado de ustedes y quizás ahí sí no hubiera ido. Pero aprovechemos esto. Pero como dice ella, es vocación. Eso es una vocación. Yes, Nancy.
Yes, I consider that it's important to recognize that taking risk, it's always a win-win because they learn from each experience and we become stronger, and that learning is ours. No one takes it away from us. It is an opportunity to take risk because we grow in all aspects.
And we have to growing up, guys. Growing up is not easy. And I consider, and this is my personal, before to continue with Mr. Cigaran, growing up most of the time is not easy. If you remember 5 years ago, you aren't the same as now in this beautiful morning. And in 5 or 10 years more, you will realize that you change, okay? But as an now I would like to talk as an English teacher. Teachers never stop learning. And growing up, most of the time it is difficult. For example, one of the situations that I faced up 1 year and a half ago, I decided to quit in my previous job because I decided to start my new business. Okay, so I grew up. I was working then for almost 10 years. 10 years, can you believe? 10 years. Was my school, yes, was my school. O sea, ese lugar para mí fue mi escuela. And I had to decide to quit, okay, because I need to continue growing up. Luis, please, thank you. I'm going to finish this dynamic with you.
Yeah, maybe I think that we need to take risks in what we want and what we love too. So the change will start for us, not for other people, for us.
Mhm.
Maybe people said, "Oh no, risks are very bad," but no, really. Sometimes people are the ones who are afraid to take them, but are not bad.
Hey, it is not bad to take risks, guys. It is not bad to trying. Hey, listen, it is not bad to trying new, good things. For example, to be honest, I have been teaching English for almost 10 years, but this is my first time teaching at the university. Okay, I remember so clear when someone said, Gabriela, there is a job opportunity in that university. And I don't know why, but I said, but my goodness, I don't have any experience teaching at university students. And he said, Gabriela, my goodness, Gabriela. And yet I take a risk. The structure, the structure is totally different working in public and private schools. Totally, the structure, the procedures are totally different. The lesson plan, the carta didáctica, etc., are totally different. But now I said, it's easier working here than working in private or public school. Yes, it is easier. For me, it is easier. Más fácil trabajar en universidad para mí. Because the private school asks for many requirements, okay? A lot of students, okay? The working time never finished. And one of the things that I really enjoy um, in this company is they respect my time. Saben que yo después de las 12:30, nosotros los catedráticos no recibimos mensajes de nuestros jefes. Tal vez de ustedes sí, pero ellos respetan nuestro tiempo. Entonces nosotros no recibimos, y otra cosa, they are very flexible, okay? For example, I got my business, so I don't have time to work in the afternoons and evenings. So they respect my time. They respect my time. So thank you so much, guys, and thanks to all of you, my dearest. I really appreciate it. Okay, guys. Let's start with a very basic topic, okay? Now we are going to get involved. Let me ask you, Jonathan Portillo. Mr. Portillo, good morning. How are you doing this beautiful morning?
Hello, Miss. I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Excellent. Well, I'm not good, but I'm here. I'm not good, but I'm here. Just continue, okay? Because it's
Continue.
necessary. Yes. Hey, Mr. Portillo, do you remember what's a pronoun?
Well, um,
Any
if I'm not
idea?
yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think that pronouns. I'm not sure if it is just in a specific way, but when you mention pronouns, it can be the personal pronouns.
Okay. Would you like to help me to read, please?
Of course.
Thank you.
Just give me a second. I'm gonna make it. A pronoun is a word that you use to refer to someone or something when you do not need to use a noun, often because the person or thing has been mentioned earlier.
Thank you so much, my dearest. Okay, guys, remember, one of the exercises that I got, maybe we are going to do it after vacation. But one of the exercises that I got is a TOEFL exercise that is, you have to identify what is the mistake. You have to identify what's the error in the sentences, because this is a common exercise in the TOEFL test. But I need to start again from the base at grammar. Okay, so I got this one. Vamos a ver. Yes, it is. Okay, this is very easy to all of you. Okay, I'm going to send a link into the Zoom chat. Let me see. Okay, now you got it. Please, don't click on it. No, wait, please. Wait a second. When you click on it, you are going to see this screen. You are going to see this one. You are going to click on it, and then you are going to click in this part. This is just a review. You are going to, for example, read I, you, he, she, it. This is singular.
Remets les pronoms au bon endroit.
I'm so sorry because this
Put
is
all the
French.
pronouns back
For
at their
example,
place.
look at the first one. What represent? I, you, he, or I. What represent?
The first, he.
The first one? This one?
He.
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 Okay. So now this is a base, okay? This is base, but remember, guys, okay, obviously this is wrong, but you are going to click on it. You are going to click. We got two parts. The first one is the easiest. So please, and then this is my attendance for today. When you finish this exercise, I will give you no more than 6 minutes. When you finish, please send the screenshot to my No, send a picture to the WhatsApp group, please. You got any question, guys, or everything is clear?
Everything is clear?
Okay, easy peasy,
Clear.
okay? This is the easiest, guys. This is the easiest, pero sí necesito comenzar desde aquí. Okay, guys, 6 minutes. No more than 6 minutes.
Hi, teacher.
Yes, Michael?
Sorry, my internet was really bad, so I called to Tigo. Now is everything working?
Okay, no worries, okay. You got the link?
No, teacher.
Okay. This is just a simple exercise about pronouns, okay? I will send it again.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. This. Okay, now you got it. Into the Zoom chat.
Easy to get it.
Just click on it and do the exercise. This is the easiest part. One minute, 30 seconds, guys.
Miss, we send the image in the WhatsApp group, right?
Yes, please. Yes, Mariela, thank you. This is my attendance, guys. This is my attendance. I'm not taking into account as a grade, okay? I won't give you a score. No, this is just my attendance for today. Thank you, Nancy. I got it. Thank you, Mariela. I got it.
Teacher,
Yes, Heidi.
I
Welcome.
have a problem. I don't take the picture well done, and now say the animals. Unit 4. I
Really.
don't know. Yes, I don't know.
If you have, if you
I
had,
do.
if you have time, because I don't have time because the time is over. If you have time, do it later and send to me. This is just my attendance.
Yes.
The problem is, I got many students, so I forgot who was attending, who was absent.
Yo lo terminé todito y se pasó al de animales y yo le iba a
Really?
tomar una foto, pero no lo
Yeah, same
alcancé a
here.
tomar.
Okay.
No sé si le tengo que dar atrás o algo.
Mm.
Bueno, voy a
Do
intentar.
it. Try it and
Voy
do
a
it.
intentar.
And let me know, please.
Mm, Me aparece volverlo a hacer, dice Teeny Tap.
Well done. Okay, if you have time later, do it, please. Later, okay? Don't get stressed. Do it later, okay?
Ok.
Yes, do it later, okay? This is just an attendance, okay? Thank you, Luis. Okay, guys, the time is over. I need to move on. A veces mis compañeros maestros me dicen, mira, ¿y por qué no pasas la asistencia, así como ir poniendo chequecito? Y le digo, no, porque a mí me gusta o sea, la práctica, pues, que siempre practiquen, que no todo en la vida sea solo por, por, por ende hacerlo, ¿verdad? O sea, yo les digo, hagamos este ejercicio y esta es mi asistencia. Al mismo tiempo están practicando. Si usted alguna vez es maestro en forma virtual, haga lo mismo. No vaya, thank you, Jonathan. No vaya a pasar asistencia así como fulanito y ponerle el chequecito. No, póngale un ejercicio fácil y pasa la asistencia. Al mismo tiempo, mata usted estar dando ahí el ejercicio. Como dicen, matan dos pájaros de un tiro, ¿verdad?
Teacher, a mí sucedió lo mismo que Sadie.
Really? Do it later, okay? Do it later. No worries, please. Do it later. Okay, guys, I need to move on. So, I got Nancy, Mariela, Luis, Jonathan, and Michael. Okay, so, okay, yes, please do it later, okay? Missing people, Claudia and Sadie. Okay, nice. Okay, let's continue. That is a pronoun, guys. That is a pronoun, okay? But in the case of the pronoun, if you remember when we were studying linguistic, When we were studying linguistics, por cierto, la persona que me le está dando lingüística, no sé quién es. Dígale que me le meta TOEFL en lingüística, porfa. So, in the case of the pronoun, we have different kinds. Okay, different kinds. I, you, he, she, it, we, they. So pronouns. Maybe it is a refers of. So the times it is referred to the subject. A word that you use to refer someone or something. Remember, pronouns is not just talk about animals. It's not just talk about people. Remember, we can use always and also for places, objects, etc. So this is a pronoun. Now, I got a question, guys. Hay muchos alumnos que conocen este término de otra forma y this is the most common. But there is a second option. But do you got any idea what is a gerund? We were discussing this 2 days ago. I remember, yes, we were discussing this. What is a gerund, guy? In a sentence, se los pregunto así. ¿Cuál sería el gerundio en una oración, señores? 5, 4.
I think that a gerund is an activity in a sentence.
Exactly. Is the action. Is the action. Ustedes siempre conocen como ¿qué es la acción en la oración? El verbo, dice la gente. El verbo, dicen los maestros de inglés. El verbo, dicen los estudiantes. Pero también se le llama gerundio. ¿Por qué se le llama gerundio? Would you like, let me ask you, can you see, please? Let me see. Anthony, would you like to help me to read, please? What's a gerund?
Yes, okay. A gerund is a noun of a verb that ending in ing. For example, playing, dancing, eating.
Exactly. A gerund is obviously the action. Obviously is the action in a sentences. Why? Because it's followed by I, N, G form. In this case, I got some examples. Playing, dancing, eating. Gerundio. ing, ing, ing. Look at his sentences. I got 5. Claudia Ramirez, could you please help me to read sentences number 1? Please, would you like to help me to identify what's the gerund in the sentences 1? Thank you, Claudia. Go ahead.
Okay. Swimming in the ocean has been shuttled passion since we was 5 years old. The gerundio.
Yes. Yes. No yes, it's yes.
For me, it's difficult in identify the gerundio, teacher.
Why?
Because I don't know. It's gerundio.
Who wants to help Claudia? And why, please?
Teacher, I think in this part is swimming.
Okay, why?
Because and with ing.
Okay, but in this case, you can say, teacher, but swimming, it represents an action or it represents an adjective action verb.
Teacher, in this case, I have a problem because for me, I identify the action verb.
Okay, but so Sadie say swimming. What about the rest of the students? Thank you, Claudia. What about the rest of the students? It is swimming? Yes or no?
Yes. For me, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
teacher,
of
is swimming.
course. Yes, but teacher, it's not an action. ¿Escucharon lo que dije hace un par de segundos? ¿Escucharon lo que dije hace un par de segundos?
Yes, teacher.
It's, okay, swimming in the ocean has been Sharon's patient since she was 5 years old. Maybe the sentences maybe Sharon is not, it's not doing the action now, but this is a description verb. Ok. Como les digo, los alumnos siempre están como decir, I play football, dice el alumno. Play es el verbo, dice el alumno. Aunque no está haciendo la acción, pero play es el verbo. Pero en ese caso no es un gerundio. ¿Por qué, teacher? Porque no lleva ing. Ah, ok, ya entendí, teacher. Ok, va. Pero en este caso, cuando es un verbo descriptivo, ¿saben ustedes cuáles son los verbos descriptivos, señores? ¿Han escuchado alguna vez de eso? De description verbs. De description verbs. Hay algunos maestros que le llaman adjective description verbs. Ajá, yo le llamo description verbs. Porque description es lo mismo que adjetivo, porque el adjetivo describe. ¿Saben qué es eso? Y si no sabe, dígame no, para no perder el tiempo. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Yes,
1.
teacher.
Okay. This is a description verb because it refers what he or she likes to do. Playing football is one of my favorite hobbies. Playing is a gerund simple because it got ing and is also, besides to be a gerund, it's also a description verb because represents what do you like to do or represent one of your favorite hobbies. ¿Entendieron los description verbs, señores? 5, 4, 3,
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
2,
teacher.
1. Dice, yo no entendí, pero todos entendieron, pero me da pena decir, mire, con todo que le valga, usted dígame, teacher, yo no entendí, ¿ok? Acuérdense que conmigo va eso. Si por uno no entiende, yo lo explico otra vez. Ok, Anthony, could you please help me to read number 2 and help us to identify the gerund?
Which number?
Number 2.
Ah, okay. The bar, ballerina.
Ballerina.
The ballerina don't use dancing. And in this case, the gerund is dancing.
Okay, yes it is. But teacher, but the ballerina is not dancing now. Yes, it is not. But in this case was doing an action. Gerund, it doesn't matter, guys. Hey, gerund, it doesn't matter if you are doing the action now or not. If someone is doing the action now or not. That is gerund. ¿Cuál es la diferencia? ¿Por qué se le llama gerundio y por qué a los demás solamente se les llama verbo en acción? Aún, perdón, perdón. Aún en los demás verbos, ahí se empieza a describir que si es un presente simple, que si el verbo es un pasado continuo, que si el verbo está usando como past participles, etc. Ahorita vamos despacito, vamos a ir de ahí poco a poco. Number 3, Michael, would you like to help me with number 3 and would you please help me to identify the gerund?
Apologizing to me isn't enough this time. The gerund is apologizing.
Exactly. Thank you so much, my dear. So, will be easier to write it down. She's playing in the park. Esa es una oración bien común. Dígame una oración con ing. Toda la vida el alumno me dice, he's playing in the park. Okay. Pero ¿qué hubiera pasado si yo les hubiera puesto una oración como, he's playing in the park? My mom is cooking in the kitchen. My brother is studying at school. So, ustedes hubieran pensado que el gerundio es entonces siempre cuando se tiene que estar haciendo la acción y no es así. No es así. Se le llama gerundio simplemente porque se estuvo haciendo una acción o porque se está describiendo una acción o porque en este caso simplemente lleva ing. It doesn't matter if the action is doing now or not. Number 4, who wants to help me as a volunteer, please? Number
Me.
4. Thank you, Mr. Cigarano.
Okay, she's afraid of flying. For me,
Exactly.
the gerund is flying.
Exactly. Describing action. She's afraid of playing. She's afraid of cooking. She's afraid of dancing. Okay. She's afraid of swimming. But teacher, but she is not doing the action. Yes, because we are not talking about action verbs. We are talking about gerunds. Ah, I got it, teacher. So gerunds, teacher, it doesn't matter if the action is doing or not. Exactly. Ah, I got it. Ya pasé el TOEFL. Excelente. So, she's afraid of Gerund, in this case, flying. Porque ella teme volar. No es que teme volar ahorita, no es que va a temer volar en el futuro, no es que temió volar antes y ahora ya no, ahora sí. Entonces, eso es un gerundio. Number 5 as a volunteer, please.
Me, teacher.
Sadie, go ahead.
They are capable of doing hard work. The gerund is doing.
When you are available or when you have, when you have the capacity to doing, gerund. I'm not asking to you if you got the capacity now, if you will have the capacity tomorrow of doing something, just in a simple and general, doing hard work. I know you have the capacity to doing an extra mile or giving an extra mile. Okay. In this case, gerund ing to infinity. ¿Cuáles son los verbos infinitivos? Bien fácil. Ay, no, dice un montón de información. No, hombre, esto es fácil. We use the to infinity after sentence verbs that's followed by to infinity. Particular verbs of thinking and feeling. Me perdí, teacher. ¿Se ha fijado que a veces cuando se manda a los alumnos a practicar los verbos, no a memorizarse, perdón? Nunca me mande a un alumno a memorizar. Mándemelo a practicar. ¿Se ha fijado que dicen, hay oraciones que dicen to cook, to dance, to play, listen to music, ¿ok? Listen to your partner, to, ¿ok? Eso es un verbo infinitivo. ¿Cómo así, teacher? Espérenme, vamos a ver que no le entendí, teacher. Observe. Teacher, it is possible to have two verbs, in a sentences? Yes, it is. 100% it is possible. Please, guys, follow me, okay? Follow me. Deje de ver TikTok. Okay, follow me, please. To infinity. Obviously, in this case, the first one is they decide to start a business together. In the sentences, they decide to start a business together. What is the auxiliary verb? The verb in red or the verb in blue? What is the auxiliary? Perdón.
The verb in red.
Exactly. It's like I have to. Cuando yo digo, I have to go. I have to study. Yo tengo el verbo base que es have or study. Have or go. Ajá. ¿Cuál es el verbo base, señores? I have to study. I have to go. I have to play. I have to...
Study, go.
El verbo base, yo quiero el verbo... Perdón. El verbo auxiliar, perdón.
Have to.
Excelente, perdón, hijo, la gripe me confundió. Ok, ahora bien, exacto. Ahora mi pregunta es, en el caso de, observe, they decide to start a business together. What kind of sentence it is? I mean, verb tense. What kind of verb tense it is? Me quedé sin alumnos, ajá. What kind of sentences, what kind of verb tense it is? Really, guys? Oh, you don't understand? May I start again? You don't got it?
The infinitive, teacher.
Okay, but according to the verb tense, hey, do you remember how many verb tense do we have? Okay, Anthony said present, but hey, do you remember how many verb tense do we got in English? How many, guys? How many verb tense do we have as an English teachers to teach? 5, 4, 3, 2.
If I'm not mistaken, it's 10 to 12?
More, 2 more, 12. ¿Cuántos tiempos verbales hay en inglés, señores? Usted solo se puede el presente simple, el pasado simple, el futuro, el past continuous, el presente perfecto, el o sea, ¿cuántos tiempos verbales hay en inglés, señores? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hay 12 tiempos verbales. Y la otra semana yo voy a identificar quiénes manejan los 12 tiempos verbales. Por ahí a veces salen 13, pero en la base son 12. Entonces, they decide to start a business together. They decide. This is the auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb reflects the 10 verbs. In this case, simple past. But this is not a topic, pero ese no es el tema. They decide to. Auxiliary, they decide to start. Look at the second one. Remember to turn the lights off. Look at the third one. We agreed to meet at the cinema. And look at the last one. You promise to call me every day. Look at the verbs. Start, turn, meet, and call. We got a common in this part. Start, turn off, meet, and call. Si usted se fija, el verbo base no cambia. Y eso usted ya lo sabe. Cuando nosotros tenemos aquí, por ejemplo, no importa si esto está en positivo o en negativo. Por ejemplo, si aquí dijera they didn't play, por ejemplo, aunque eso ya no es infinitivo, pero un ejemplo, they didn't play o he didn't play, usted sabe perfectamente que cuando el verbo base ya actúa, el siguiente no le voy a poner ing o como es tercera persona le voy a poner s. Yo puedo tener aquí he recites, siempre en pasado, he recites to y no voy a poner starts. Eso usted ya lo sabe, porque como el verbo base es el que manda, el verbo auxiliar, perdón, es el que manda al verbo base. Got it or no? 5, 4, 3,
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
2,
teacher.
1.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
so, la gente siempre, o los alumnos siempre me dicen, ¿entendieron? Sí, dicen los alumnos. Pues ya vamos a ver si entendieron, porque aquí tengo un pequeño ejercicio para ustedes. Pero before to start, okay. Verbos infinitivos. Sadie, would you like to help me to read? We use to infinity.
Okay. We use to infinity after certain verbs. Verbs followed by to infinity. Particularly verb of thinking and feeling.
Thank you, Gloria. Would you like to help me to read the first column? Choose.
Okay, choose, decide, expect, forget.
Michael, the second block, please. Hate.
Hate, hope, intent, learn.
Mariela, the third one.
Like, love, mean, and plan.
And Nancy, the last one.
Prefer, remember, want, good, like, love.
What is the common? What is the common into the verbs, guys? What's the common? Look at what's the common.
All are
Is
in the base form.
Exactly. All of them are in base form. Look at. No one has an extra S. No one is using ing. Just this is infinity. Infinity after center verbs. Okay, look at. They decide to start a business together. Remember to turn the lights off. Los verbos infinitivos, igual en este caso, no están representando, por ejemplo, teacher es como el gerundio que no representa un tiempo. Cuidado. Gerundio es una cosa, infinitivos es otra. En el gerundio, muchas veces casi el 100% no me especifica si la acción se está haciendo ahorita. Aquí sí. Por ejemplo, they decide, ahí sí, es una acción que ya decidieron ellos hacer. Ah, ok, teacher. Lo puedes repetir con gusto. Los verbos infinitivos sí pueden representar si la acción se está haciendo o no, o si se hizo la acción. La diferencia es que los verbos infinitivos, usted nunca va a encontrar, por ejemplo, they decide to play in a business, un ejemplo. o they decide to play in football. No, no, no. El verbo infinitivo, la base en este caso es que la regla es que la base del verbo se respeta. La base del verbo se respeta. Aquí quien manda es el auxiliar. Yo te mando a vos porque yo te digo si ya hicimos eso o si no lo hemos hecho. Ese es el verbo infinitivo. El verbo infinitivo jamás lleva ing. Como ejemplo, remember to play. En este caso, I'm talking about this specific. ¿Ok? So, teacher, me estoy medio confundiendo. I got more. Dice, and verbs of saying agree, promise, refuse, or threatened. We agreed to meet at the cinema. Promise to call me every date. En el caso de esto, obviamente está en pasado simple. Quedamos en vernos en el cine. En el caso de este es como, en general, prométeme que me vas a llamar. ¿Me estás prometiendo que me vas a llamar? No es infinitivo. No es infinitivo. Si usted se fija, el verbo base meet, call, se respeta. Aquí está en simple past y aquí está en present o simple present, como usted lo quiera llamar. Se pueden utilizar los infinitivos con los objetos directos. Señores, ¿cuáles son los objetos directos? Direct object. Dígame un ejemplo de objeto directo en una oración. 5, 4. Objeto directo, señores. Esto lo vimos en el ciclo 1. 3, 2. No me acuerdo, teacher. Los objetos directos son his, her, your, their, where, etc. Cuando digo este, de ella, nosotros, ese es un objeto directo. La diferencia en este caso a un noun o a un pronoun es muy distinto. Vamos a repasar eso quizás. Some of the verbs are followed by a direct object and then to infinity. He encouraged his friends. Primero va seguido. Por decirlo así. Dice, pero ahí dice he encouraged. Quitémosle el his friends. He encouraged to vote for him. Pero puede estar seguido de un direct object. ¿Cuál es el direct object? His. Remind me to give Julia a call. Recordarme que le tengo que llamar a la Julia. Teacher, usted nos enseñó que dice remind to give Julia. Sí, pero yo aquí tengo un direct object. ¿Qué es lo que le estoy diciendo ahorita? Que muchas veces podemos tener un metido en la oración. ¿Ok? No, el infinitivo no es solo decide to, remember to, decide to start, remember to turn off. Podemos tener un direct object también. He encouraged his friends to. Usted ya aprendió a he encouraged to vote for him. Un ejemplo. Pero también dice la regla que podemos tener un direct object. He encouraged his friends to vote for him. Remind me to give Julia a call. Podemos tener a alguien ahí antes también, en este caso, del infinitivo. Entonces, ¿dudas o preguntas del infinitivo, señores? 5, 4.
Sí, teacher.
Yes, Nancy, please.
Estoy confundida, teacher, porque, bueno, por ejemplo, en la última parte sí me perdí totalmente, porque pues no entiendo bien la estructura de la oración. A mí me confunde el hecho de que entonces, ¿de quién se está hablando? ¿O cuál sería el sujeto? Porque hay dos sujetos involucrados, entonces, no sé, ahí ya.
Ok, la primera parte aquí, they decide to start, they have to, esa parte sí.
Sí, teacher, solo la última ya
Del direct
donde...
object.
Exacto.
Vaya. In the case of the direct object, for example, we got he encouraged. ¿Cuáles son los direct objects? ¿Cuáles son los direct objects, guys? Examples, please. Direct objects. Ajá.
His, her, their, your.
Okay. For example, in this case, he encouraged his friends to vote for him. In the sentences, he encouraged his friends to vote for him. Which one is the main subject? Which one? He or his?
He.
Exactly. Él. Perdón. Él. He encouraged. Direct object. He encouraged. He encouraged his friend. Direct object. Lo que yo quiero representar es lo siguiente. In the case of the infinitive verbs, the rule is not just, look at my screen, the rule is not just to talk about two verbs in an action. They are not always joined together. Not always. They are not always joined together. They decide to start. Who? They. Ok, ellos decidieron comenzar, ¿verdad? They decide. En los verbos infinitivos, yo puedo también tener un direct object. Hey, recordame de esto. Por ejemplo, remind me to give Julia a call. Julia, it is the principal subject or not? Remind me to give Julia a call. Julia is the principal subject?
No.
No, güey.
No.
Julia es ahí yo puedo decir Pedro, yo puedo decir Juan, pero el remind me, pero el recordarme a mí, no va a cambiar. Ahí puede decir Pedro, ahí puede decir Michael, Nancy, Jonathan, Claudia, ahí puede decir remind me to give Mariela a call. Pero el sujeto principal soy yo, entonces yo no cambio, puede cambiar el segundo. El segundo puede cambiar, eso usted lo sabe. Pero en el caso de los infinitivos, me está dando a entender que de repente te pueden poner un direct object, como diciéndole, vaya, I had to call, ok, I had to call, yo tengo que llamar, vaya. I have to call to the company, no voy a ocupar otro sujeto. Tengo que llamar a la compañía. Pero yo en este caso puedo decir, en vez de decir, tengo que llamar a la compañía, yo puedo meter un direct object. ¿Cómo puedo meter un direct object en la oración? Tengo que llamar a la compañía. Ajá, señores. Métame un direct object. Tengo que llamar a la compañía. I have to call to the company. ¿Dónde podríamos meter
I have to call them.
I have to call them? Ahí. Wow, me encanta. En vez de decir a la compañía, puedo ocupar un objeto directo. I have to call. Tengo que llamarle a ellos. Cámbieme el direct object. Cámbieme them. Cámbieme them. Ajá. I have to call. I have to call.
My company.
Him.
I have to call him. I have to call my company. Pero I have to call him. Específico, ¿verdad? Tengo un objeto directo. O sea, tengo que llamar. Pero ¿a quién vas a llamar? Dame un objeto directo. A él tengo que llamarle, fíjate. Podemos agregarle incluso un adverbio. Agréguemele un adverbio a la oración, señores. I have to call him. Ajá. Agréguemele un adverbio.
Tomorrow.
Excelente. I have to call him. I have to call. Tengo dos verbos. Verbo auxiliar, verbo base. I have, verbo auxiliar. I have to call, verbo base. Objeto directo, I have to call him. Objeto directo. Adverbio, tomorrow, later. Ok, ¿me doy a entender ahora? Yo lo que no quiero es que se aprenda el objeto directo como solo. El verbo auxiliar y el verbo base. El verbo auxiliar y el verbo base. No, también puede haber un metido ahí también. Y en este caso, un direct object. Got it or no got it?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
got it.
Got it.
Regáleme 10 segundos en lo que tomo agüita. Okay, guys, I know you got it now. Look at this exercise. Grammar reference. Verbs to infinity. Tie in the correct verb to complete each sentence. Use the letter in brackets. Look at the letters in brackets. You have to guess what is the verb in brackets. What's the verb in brackets? And you are going to write it down in this part. Look at the infinity. To go, to get, to buy, to help, to bring, to see, to go, blah, 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 blah. We got, let's see, we got more. Yes, we got 12. Señores, esta sí es laboratorio 1. Y en este caso sí vale el 5%. I'm going to send the link and you are going to do this exercise. When you finish, guys, this is a kind of tricky. To be honest, this is a kind of tricky. When you finish, you are going to click here, set finish, y me lo envía a mi WhatsApp privado. No lo vaya a mandar al grupo porque si no va a mandar la copia. When you finish the 12 exercises, you are going to click on finished. But look at, guys. Look at. It is a kind of tricky, but at the same time, it's a kind of easy because you have only to identify, you have to guess what is the verb in the brackets. You have to respect, okay? So what time is it? It's 8:21. Señores, les doy hasta las 8:40, porque sí, este es un poco tricky. Siempre que lo pongo, los alumnos se tardan como 15 minutos. Así que, señores, ¿alguna duda o pregunta? 5, 4, 3, 2.
No.
Se los iba a dejar de tarea, pero yo sé que ustedes tienen cosas que hacer en la tarde, así es que no, lo vamos a hacer right now. Ahí está el link, señores, dele clic y despliega hacia abajo y solamente ubique el verbo y lo escribe. Ubique el verbo y lo escribe. Algunos están en presente simple, otros están en pasado simple. Ok, señores, please. Solo son 12. Do it. One of the techniques that people or students like to do is start with the easiest. Okay, number 1, I don't understand or I cannot get it. What is the verb? I'm going to continue with the second one. Okay, the third one, I don't have any idea. I'm going to continue with the fourth one. Be careful, guys. You have to learn how to work in order because remember, in the TOEFL test, you can't. You can move on if you don't finish the previous one. In the TOEFL test, you have to work in order. Si usted no entendió la 1 en el TOEFL, no se puede pasar a la 2. Okay, so maybe the techniques for this moment to use like I'm going to do the easiest one. Okay, do it. But in the TOEFL test, it's not allowed. Thank you, Mariela. I got it. Perfect, nice, okay. Thank you, Mariela. You can leave the class if you want. Thank you, Mr. Sigaran. See you this coming week. Have a nice weekend.
Thank
Excellent,
you, teacher.
Mr.
Have a nice day.
Nice. Yes, you too. Bye-bye. Thank you, Mr. Portillo. Good job as usual. See you this coming.
Thank you, Miss. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Michael. Mr. Alvarez. Excellent. See you this coming. Have a nice weekend.
Thanks, teacher.
Easy, right? Thank you, Sadie. Have a nice weekend. See you this coming.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye-bye. God bless you. Thank you, Mr. Valencia. Good job as usual. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you. See you.
Bye-bye.
Teacher,
Yes, Claudia?
se lo envié, no sé si se ve bien.
Okay, let me see. Let me check it. Yes, Claudita, thank you.
Vaya.
Let's see. Okay. Solamente que tengo un detalle. Espérame, déjame ver. Uy. Espérame. Es que a todos les aparece, por ejemplo, 12 de 11. Y a ti veo que te aparece 16 de 17. ¿Verdad? Ajá, no sé, tengo esa duda, fíjate.
No he contestado porque no sabía.
Sí, pero no, pero igual, o sea, aunque no las hubieras contestado, no hay más, o sea, son 12 y a ti te aparecen 17. Y solo son 12 ejercicios. Si quieres volverlo a hacer y mándamelo otra vez.
Porque solo 12 tengo.
Ajá, pero ¿sabes por qué te aparece 17? Ah, no, pero es que ahí dice, do you want to finish? No le has dado todavía.
Ah, perdón. Ahorita
Ajá, dale donde, ajá, exacto, exacto. Dime, Nancy.
A mí no me tomó la captura, me mandó al inicio. Entonces me toca volverlo a hacer.
Vaya, pero me imagino que tienen clase ahorita después de mí.
Sí, teacher.
Vaya, entonces hacerlo cuando ya termines tu jornada, porque sí le voy a dar el 5% a esto. ¿Ok?
Ok, teacher, gracias.
Nice, thank you. Ok, thank you, señoritas. Nos vemos la siguiente semana y que Dios nos bendiga.
Que siga mejor, teacher, cuídese.
Thank you.